like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade.
Tell me that's life when I'm flipping at night.
He'd let us in, knows where we've been in his octopus's garden in the shade.
And everything's alright.
I'd ask my friends to come and see an octopus's garden with me. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade with you.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is time for Nerdy Live, the best morning commentary show because we're the only ones out there doing it. I'm your host, Nerdy John. Let me read off some of the viewers in chat today. We got Default Dan, Dimer Boy, Riveter, Party 117. We got Jason. We got J4. How are you guys doing today? Personally, I'm having a pretty good one because we reached 400 followers on Twitter. And then we reached 1,200 subscribers on YouTube. And on top of that, guess what, boys? We're applying for monetization. That's right. We meet the requirements. Boys, we did it. We did it, boys. That's right. Applying for monetization. Now, granted, I don't know when specifically they'll get back to me. Even if they even when they get back to me, I don't know if I'll be accepted into the program or not. But hey, I do have some plans if we do get accepted because I'm gonna apply for memberships as well, and then we're gonna have an exclusive members show and exclusive members content. But yeah, this is just. Legitimately, this is really awesome. Yeah. Where's my page? We're not monetized. Are we monetized yet? Where's my paycheck? I'm not monetized yet, Squatchin. I need food. I need food too. I don't know what to tell you. Squatchin. Feed my family. Hey. Do I look like Tommy C? Okay. Not you would be Tommy C in this scenario. Do I look like Keemstar? Boys, there's a bit of an update I wanted to share with you. Democratic candidate who debated Smaggle Daggle ended up finishing last in his primary. I guess Prague was right. And look at that. Michael, the openly gay candidate. If you don't remember that, there was this guy who showed up randomly on the Twitter space that Def News was doing, and this dude showed up and was trying to do his well, you should vote for me thing, right? Look at that. Oh, you can't see the full screenshot, but guess what? It says 3.6%. 3.6%. He got the lowest amount of votes. You were right. And this is a screenshot from Prague saying you are right wing. This person is now actively encouraging people to vote against a Democrat, which the effect of which will be people campaigning for Republicans. Hey, there are plenty of good independents. Hey, independents are a good thing. I'll hold up Benny for a video, damn it. Oh my god, I would love to see that, honestly. Unironically, I would love to see Benny in a video. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, well, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about exactly, right? What's this about, Prague being right? Well, if we look on Doc on the Radio's Twitter, he clipped out a section because apparently Prague wanted to wanted to debate on the ethics of smaggle daggle memeing. For those of you who don't know, Prague was the same person who tried to use tipsters' drama in the community to try and advocate for suicide awareness by saying that if Tipster had committed suicide, it would be the community's fault. I know, lovely. But yeah, let's take a listen to this, shall we? Let's see.
We probably have people have good positions, right?
Yeah, but I think there are negative consequences.
Yo, what's good,
right?
Chris the
That are not being
Mark?
mitigated.
So,
Dangerous
what are
social precedent.
Prague, have you
dangerous
ever
social
loved
precedent.
anyone?
So true. Okay, so if that's
so
gonna
true,
happen,
isn't it?
like,
Yes or
someone
no?
someone convince kick Nick if he's gonna do that.
No.
So
Kick Nick,
really,
kick Nick.
well then I'm not gonna engage in this conversation anymore.
Wait, what?
Ben and Dioria. I think I like
Because
better.
like that is yeah, because I just
Wait,
like at that point.
one interruption was enough that you're just leaving the conversation? No, you
Yeah,
don't want to
yeah,
debate
yeah.
anymore. That's your out. I've been silent for like 30 minutes, dog.
Hold on. So this is the intent of like both you and Bunk to obviously like just like meme on me halfway through because like both of you are
Whoa.
obviously sick of this conversation. But yeah.
I'm not memeing on you halfway through. What the fuck?
No, like come on, like obviously like that's inappropriate to have in a debate. Like that's obvious.
Listen, okay? No memes. No memes allowed in Prague's debate world, okay? None of it. Nada. Not allowed. Shouldn't be happening whatsoever. Shame on you. Shame on you. He further has a meltdown during this, and it's hilarious. Let me let's scroll down here. Here's a second clip, and oh boy. Here we go.
I just believe it's like.
Like, imagine if I was having
like,
a
no.
entire
This
conversation with somebody.
is such bad
Hold on.
faith at this point. Come on.
It's bad faith.
What? Okay. If I'm having a conversation with
we're
somebody,
moving
like
faster
30
than
minutes
the chunks
through, somebody
load.
says, "Bunk, do you like kids?" I'm not gonna end the conversation then.
I would.
I'd be like, I look like a crazy.
I would.
I mean, maybe that's why you look crazy sometimes,
What the
kid.
fuck was that?
Like,
Smaggle
maybe-
did some
maybe you shouldn't
kneeling
be ending
based on.
conversations, because you look better if you don't end conversations.
Oh no.
What if we end the conversation?
I'm not gonna like.
Does it benefit the
look,
left?
I'm here to have like serious conversation that gets close to the truth. I'm not gonna sit here while someone like.
A serious conversation that gets close to the truth. What truth? That like Smaggle like supposedly is a Republican, which he would meme on you and like try to agree with you, right? Like Prague, no fun allowed. True. Remember, no fun allowed in Prague's world.
Like tries to meme on me, right?
said
I've been given advice by like
sentence.
people before.
It was
like I
like
shouldn't
what?
like engage with conversations or get on streams where people are just gonna meme on me, right? If this is like an attempt
It
to
was
like hurt my
fucking
reputation, I'm not gonna like
5
sit there and like let you
words.
guys do it.
Wait, your
Like, seriously.
reputation?
Oh, boy.
What the fuck is he talking about?
I don't think the
Are
comment.
they talking
"Have
about?
you ever
Sorry, I
loved
don't know
somebody?"
Prague's pronouns.
was
I should, but I don't.
conversation ending things, but that I guess we can.
No.
have that
This is
conversation.
turning.
Okay, let's excuse me, let's finish this out.
Completely was a big symptom of something like Spurglet rather than a serious political streaming show. Like, come on, this is like obvious.
Wait,
this
wait.
is like super obvious.
Wait, I'm sorry. Prague expected a serious political show when Doc is streaming glazed SMP. Oh, okay. Okay.
Wait, this is Smirk Alert now. What?
No, of course it is. Like, I don't know
fixed
if you
this
know
whole
that, but
debate.
people just don't like.
Of course it's a Spurgler, clearly.
randomly
I
shout shit
fixed.
like,
After all, every stream that Augie does is an after hours, right? Prague should learn to love. True, Dan. True. They will truly be happy in life when they find that person that they love.
like normal like political debate like
Normal
stuff, right?
political
This is why like you can't do it, right? Because like this is the type of shit that goes on. I'm not interested in having a meme
This
shit
is
talking
indeed the
show.
type of shit that goes on.
Wait, this is such a weird breakdown.
No, it's not.
What is
I don't.
happening?
What's wrong with you?
Wait, guys, I fixed the
I
conversation.
guess I don't hang up
alright?
conversations over like small jokes. That's what's wrong.
Good old
So-
This
Derailio.
obviously is like a broader
Yeah,
intent. Now
this
just
is
like
not
meme on
the
me.
Topic.
Well, what are you
I'm
talking?
not
Okay, if you
trying
believe
to,
that's
I'm
like
doing
super
everything to get
respectful-
away from the
I'm
conversation
muted, by
that
the
we're
way.
having right
You
now. I'm
can't-
trying
you
to
can't
stop
hear it.
memeing on you.
They
I'm
can't hear
I'm
anything
trying to
outside.
like run away from this conversation.
No. This is super bad. Okay, you've now engaged in something where you obviously have brought this person on to like meme on me. Or something.
Dingo had a
Shit,
base pronouns for
so, yeah,
when he debated Prague.
I
Oh
don't know.
no.
Like, I'm so dumb. Yeah.
okay. I mean, you
No.
can leave the voice chat anytime. I'm not hostage.
don't do
but I
that.
just think
No,
that's like
no,
really
no,
stupid.
don't do
Oh, Prague left. What?
That caused them to run. One question about if they love or not made them run from a debate, folks. This is the caliber of political debaters we're dealing with. Prague, poor Prague. If it wasn't for Bunk giving them attention, no one would care about what they have to say in this community. Guarantee it. Oh, so, again, as you guys know, Def Noodles had that, he had that Twitter space, right? Well, he's had 2 cope streams about this. He's done 2 cope streams. Both of them, he mentions good friend of the show, Xylee. He mentioned Xylee twice. In the first show and then here in the second show, where he's talking to Sloan, the T channel, who decided it was a good idea to read. He wasn't the one who personally read the tarot cards, but he had someone. He had a clip of someone reading tarot cards, and he was using that as video evidence. But also, apparently, Sloan is a big fan of Augie RFC, so that's really funny that he was on the Def Noodle show. So let's see.
So when it comes to the roast here, then who's like the first one?
I mean, we're gonna
Do you
have
one
like
yet?
comedians, huh?
Oh, so it's not.
We're gonna
like
have
from
comedians.
Social media right now. They'll be.
I've invited a bunch of people. Honestly,
A lot of them backed out.
A lot of them backed out.
Nicholas did whatever.
Yeah,
Guess what? No one backed out. No one backed out. No one took it seriously. He's acting like, well, you all messed with me, and now you're running like babies. Like, no one's done that. No one's ran from you, dude. I'm sorry. I know that hurts your ego, but no one's running from the Def Noodles.
I invited him. He made a bunch of excuses. I invited
Sandy,
another YouTuber.
who's Xylee? Sandy.
Yeah. Sandy Vagina, whatever you want to call her. She said on the spaces, she said like, I'm coming.
She came in like Billy Badass on the
she came in Billy Badass.
Look at the side character. He's talking. The side character is talking.
I DM'd her. I was
thought
like,
she was a celebrity. I was like, this is the girl who voices Sandy from SpongeBob.
yeah.
This is so cool. I never met her before.
So I.
Oh, haha! You're so funny. You're so funny. I see why you big
invited her. I
comedian.
said, look, I'll pay for you to come in the day before, and you 2 nights in LA and like nearby. Like I was gonna get her a hotel down the block, and then she said, well, I can't do it because my husband won't let me do it. And I was like, okay, yeah, great. Everybody comes up with an excuse when they got to come over. So I mean,
that is true though. Like her husband was not cool with it, right? Oh, everyone's making excuses to run from the Def Noodles, right, guys? Everyone's making excuses to run from the Def Noodles. No, when in reality, no one's gonna care about that show. You think that's gonna really be an effective bi-weekly show like he wants to do it? Like he wants to do that every 2 weeks. Apparently, that big roast battle, right? Let me see if I can, because he posted like the his comedy room, his own comedy store, he likes to put it, but it's a super small room. Hopefully he doesn't have me blocked yet. No, he doesn't have me blocked. Okay, he says he's America's bad boy. Okay, sure, buddy. Yeah, I think that might be the stage there. Hang on. One second. Where is it? I saw you were posting about it. Did he delete the tweet? Or am I not finding it properly? Hang on. Point is, he posted the video. Worst case scenario, I will just pull up the... I'll just pull up the picture. There we go. Yeah, I'll just pull up the picture. There we go. That's the stage he's been working on. How the F is respecting your husband a cop-out? Don't forget, he's like 34 to 40, still up in the air how old he really is. True, Dimer Boy. True. Not sorry about the caps. Oh, you don't have to be sorry, Squatchin. You don't have to be sorry. But yeah, this dude, this dude said he spent all this money on a set. And like, granted, you know, that's not everything, but that's basically the set. Is that right there? Oh, we got Liana Taylor. How you doing? Floodlessly. America's bad boy at comedy, that is. Trisha W. Hey, wait, how is this a Trisha W? What does Trisha have to do with any of this, Liana? I'm curious, Liana. I'm curious. But yeah, this is supposedly the best part about his comedy set right here. That's why he took the picture of it, right? And it's, oh my god, it's so dumb. Yeah, he doesn't post anything not safe for work, so let me see if I can find it still. But also too, like, he's like, I remember he posted this picture of himself shirtless, like looking in the mirror, right? And I quote tweeted and I go, "Your best joke yet." And I'm pretty sure I ratioed him. I don't get my ratios too much, but when it comes to ratioing Deaf Noodles, I will take that 100%. Oh, we got Star-Lord. Didn't he say he has multiple of those newspaper boxes and he wants to put around the neighborhood? I did not see that, but it wouldn't surprise me if he did say something like that. And if you guys were confused by the previous comment of, you know, him being 34 to 40, even though supposedly he's 27, that doesn't really make sense when you look at the timeline, right? Because supposedly in 2009, he moved to New York after college, right? But if we go with him being 27 right now, he would have been 14 to 15. So if we look at the timeline, more realistically, he's in his mid-30s. She was platformed and they knew she had a mental illness. Okay. The subject isn't Trisha at the moment. It seems like Trisha is doing well on her own. But yeah, let's get into kind of the main topic I wanted to talk about a bit today. H3H3, the lovely subreddit that it is. They have they were reporting salvo pancakes. John, why do you never platform my banger tweets? Squatchin, did you do some banger tweets? I didn't see them. I didn't see those banger tweets. But yeah, here we are, the H3H3 subreddit salvo pancakes. Thank you again for letting us know our investigation that this account violated the Twitter rules. And here we have the original Salvo Pancakes account, violating our rules against abuse and harassment. We appreciate your help in improving everyone's experience on Twitter. Don't know if anyone noticed this dude on Twitter, but so far Keemstomp is spreading lies how Ethan got him permabanned on Twitter. Nah, I did it, says this person. Like, okay, like, hello, couldn't get Ian verified, but get people banned. It's not him repeatedly broke TOS. Yeah, people were trying to ban Salvo Pancakes, and I'm sure you're wondering why. Why were they banning him? Well, I'll tell you why. Because Salvo was speaking the truth. He was speaking God's honest truth. Because if you looked at the thread before it got deleted, he was posting where you could see definite designs where Teddy Fresh merch looked a lot similar to what was found on sites like Etsy. I'm getting drywall dust all over my PC to call you a liar. Hope you're happy. Oh no. Oh no. But yeah, like Salvo did a whole thread, and it wasn't just like one or two images. Like, I think he had like up to 20 images there. He had 20 images of just constant either like borderline designs to like copy and paste designs, where it's like, how could you get away with it? And on top of that, there were former employees of Teddy Fresh going to Keemstar's DMs saying how bad of a work environment it is. So Teddy Fresh, Teddy Fresh, if you're in the California area, might not be the business you want to work in, Just saying. Hey guys, by the way, if you're enjoying the stream, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to support the stream, there is the Stream Elements link that is pinned in chat. And also too, if you wanted to support the channel in general, I do have a link to my Patreon in the description below, so check that out if you want to support the channel, support the homies, and all that kind of stuff. But here's this video. Here's this video from the H3H3 podcast highlight channel. And they accuse James Charles of doing that. Yeah. Don't you say it. Don't you blaspheme the great and honorable Teddy Fresh, you heathen. Yeah, exactly. Remember, the whole beef with James Charles and Ethan started because Ethan tried to say that he was copying the Teddy Fresh line. But here's Ethan saying that apparently they've been copying designs all over the place. It's insane. Truly insane. I don't know what goes through his mind, honestly. But yeah, let's check this out.
Look, I understand that us talking about Keemstar at this point, it's almost become like a mess.
And I just want to point out, Salvo was right about this when he look. Supposedly this show right here, it's the H3 TV show, right? What's the difference between this, the After Dark show, their main show, and then Off the Rails? What is the main crucial difference? And I'll answer that for you. Nothing. There is nothing different. Get those likes up exactly. Gila has no style either. I'm confused. Yeah. Cancelled, says Liana Taylor.
A meta meme. It's more about us than it is him at this point. You know what I mean, Dan? It's like it's more about.
There's Dan Killer Keemstar. I mean,
it's become
Star Killer, by the way. If you remember, Dan called in during Augie's show one time and had a debate with him. And then I guess that earned him enough brownie points to be on the show.
It's taken on a life of its own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like the way that we can analyze his syrup.
This one shirt that's just a copy paste of the PS3 game box cover. Oh yeah, that's right, the hunting game one. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's if you're not doing fan art, that's severe copyright infringement.
And beef jerky, but it's great. I mean, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
But he's upset. He's not happy. He's calling me a stalker now. And can you believe that?
It's been great.
I mean, you kind of are though.
It's been absolutely lovely. I love it.
He's called me, Ethan Klein.
Talk about me, the great Ethan Klein, YouTube's former father.
Stop.
I'm not even allowed to look at his Twitter account. I'm banned.
Oh, yeah. I think his Twitter got suspended for a while or something.
What I love about Keemstar, by the way, he's known for ruthlessly covering people. Mm-hmm. He's done it to me in the past when I didn't talk about him for years. He's actually done it.
No, that's false, buddy. That's false, but okay. That's false.
It's that, one person actually, unfortunately, unalived themselves, and other ones were close by their.
He's mentioning Etika. He's trying to use Etika yet again to try and advocate for people to hate Keemstar. He's not even. He knows he can't mention Etika, or he might mention Etika later on in this clip, but he knows that he gets major flag for trying to mention Etika in any way. So now he's trying to hint at him.
Their own admission, Basher and Fusi both said that they were wanted to unalive themselves thanks to.
I mean, Fusi was in a manic episode. That wasn't Keemstar's fault. It wasn't Keemstar's fault that Fusi was in a manic episode. And Ethan's creepy father. Okay, hang on.
His absolutely ruthless coverage. So I just think it's a little funny that all of a sudden I'm a stalker. But okay, let's just see what he has to say. Let's be full send shirt. I mean, the vibes are immaculate.
You really crossed the line.
A 4-year-old in a full send shirt and a bandana down his eyebrows. It's all good.
It's a vibe right now.
It is. But this is just at this point. It's like the you know the song I'm doing? Benny Hill.
Benny Hill, yes.
More natural.
This is much more natural. This is a big improvement over what we were seeing recently. So. We have never.
And I want to get to the good. I want to get to the more spicy part of this.
Can you? I'm just thinking back. I don't think we ever addressed or said anything negative about her, right? I don't know if we can go back and look at it. I'm pretty sure.
You said negative. Oh, okay. Here he's talking about Keemstar's girlfriend. You have said negative stuff about her before, though, or like you're trying to mask it as like you're trying to save her because she's a teenager. She's 21. She's a full-grown legal adult who can drink.
Analyze it.
Why?
How can you?
Yes.
Yeah, but look how
because he has
weird
a
that is.
gimbal for an arm.
Because we know how that's going to end. Just to the rest of the world. It's always been weird to
Check
them.
topic
To
suggestions.
your own
1 second.
fans. It's strange. It's very, very odd.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
hard
to
to.
some.
I think you raised a really good point about his arm.
Oh yeah, his mom is one hell of a comedian. Look at the joke she made.
I really don't know. I think
Bastard liked it, bro.
I have been caught in 4.
Okay, I remember that tweet now.
Yeah, but anyway, Brantley was also calling us out, and the girl, I would just want to say, I don't know that looking at someone's public Instagram page counts as stalking, but.
Why are you looking at the public Instagram to begin with? Why do you feel the need to look at her Instagram? That's a thing.
Okay, I guess your definition's pretty loose. Brantley posted.
Well, also too, like, it wasn't just like as soon as you mention her during one of your streams or one of your shows, Ethan, she gets bombarded on her Instagram. Which really, I think she should probably private her Instagram at this point. So that way, like, no one really looks at the page. But yeah, like she's not a content creator. She I think Ethan's jealous that he looks 60 and Keems is stuck at 35. True, Squatchin', true. I mean, look at this man. Look at this man. Would you believe it if I told you that he's younger than Keemstar? Would you believe it if I told you he's younger? He doesn't look younger. He looks like Keem's old, like significantly older brother. Maybe like uncle. Like uncle that's a younger brother to Keem's father. You know how that works? Yeah.
Posted this. She said, "Talk about us until your voice is lost and your lips fall off, kind of like your career." Sick. So good.
The Just for Men was crispy that day, man.
Dude, that is
in too.
Yo, that Just for.
By the way, Keemstar is open about dyeing his beard, right? But even if he didn't dye the beard, I mean, look at that man. Look at that man. That dude is still young. He's still young looking. This guy pisses me off. If he's gonna do it in front of 30K people, he's not just looking at it. True, yeah.
For men, that is, huh?
The Just for Men, man.
Just for men, baby.
Crispy, my guy.
Oh yeah, do you think he face-tuned his face?
Absolutely. Well,
that's awesome.
Why do you care?
Now, I just find it a little odd that okay, you said my career fell off. That's fine. I mean,
he's 3 years older than me. Oh my God, Squatchin'.
You know what I mean? Glass house.
I'm curious, like what bandana.
He's the pedo uncle. Look at that mustache.
Is it like does he have?
Oh my God, Squatchin'.
I think he probably watches.
Squatchin's a murderer tonight.
Yeah.
To whom it may concern, we all know who. She says, "Oh, well, then so I guess she shows this as proof. You got dragged on H3 today. They talked about you today. I don't conceive those as death threats, but okay."
Yeah.
at all.
But also, they would definitely show the worst of the worst
If
they
there
had
was a
it.
death threat, yeah, he would
Unlike when they were attacking Lena when we didn't even work for you, and other people.
Lena. Oh, I think Lena is his wife. As far as I know, no one was attacking your girlfriend or anything, dude.
Who don't have any following, who he went after.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally his bread and butter to harass people on the internet.
Yeah, that's why it's so funny.
Yeah.
Like
what happened to the good old days? Xbox Live shit talking on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, there is like, there's crap talking on the internet, right? There's crap talking on the internet on Xbox Lobby, right? And then there's, hey, let's get your family members involved. Let's get your friends involved. Just, holy crap.
And I thought this was your game, dude. I thought you loved doing
I'm not
the
even
bants, the back and forth.
Listen. I'm not even shit talking. I'm just.
I'm not crap talking. I'm not crap talking.
Like, it's like a nature documentary. We are here in the pursuit of truth and knowledge.
Right.
Yeah.
Brantley.
So funny, Ethan.
Continues. She says, like, he could never pull someone that's young and pretty, or just pretty in general. It's fucking awesome that she uses young as like that's a plus for Keemstar. Beautiful.
Well, again, I don't want to. I don't even want to make
young.
But that really says it all. He doesn't even she doesn't realize what she's saying is exactly the point. You won't be young for long, and then you will be gone. You understand that, right? Like that.
Yeah.
He likes teenage girls.
Keemstar has gone on record several times to say he doesn't like teenage girls. His girlfriend, Brandon, is, again, 21, legal drinking age in America. She is not a teenager.
You're not going to be a teenager in a couple years.
She's not a teenager now. I don't know what you mean. Like, is someone a teenager till what? They're like, what, 26? Like what? Like, when is someone not a teenager anymore? I'm curious about that, Dan. I'm really curious.
And you will be gone out of his life.
Yep.
I hope you realize that. That is why this is a gross situation, and that is why we make fun of him for doing it.
And it's a maturity mismatch. He has a power thing, but whatever.
The power dynamic. Like that's, dude. I guarantee you. If Ethan wasn't married right now, he'd try to go after someone who's in their 20s. Guarantee it. God forbid if him and Gila ever get a divorce, you know he's going after someone younger than him. You know it. He acts like he's above it, but in the same position, if he was Keemstar, he'd totally do it. Also, too, let's not forget when he was like really Brantley. Let's not forget he was really praising Boogie for pulling, what was it, a 20-year-old when he was 45. Or sorry, like mid 40s. Like I want to say he was like 43 or something like that, right? Point is, well, John, you see the human brain isn't fully developed until 30. No, it's until 25 actually. It's until 25.
It's just funny, man, how it really goes to his values, right? He can never pull someone this young. Excuse me?
Right. Right.
It's like, because then she continues.
Just identify the issue right there.
I'm just going to assume this is kind of Keemstar coming through her because she goes, it's because he wants me so bad.
Yeah.
I would never, ever lower my standards. Anyway. It's pretty obvious he's mad because he ended up the way he is.
Yo, what is up, Moon Hag? How you doing?
He also has so much drama going on, so of course he's going to talk about someone that doesn't give a blank.
Dan thoughts you're edgy content. God forbid Ethan finds it.
First of all, keep Hila out. Keep Hila out of it. Okay? But anyway, you're a good girl.
keep Gila out of it. Well, I'm sorry, but guess what? Gila's a content creator. She might not be the main face of the channel anymore, but she's a content creator. Now, I don't necessarily agree with all the comments that people make about Gila, but guess what? People are allowed to talk about Gila because Gila's a content creator.
You do your thing. Just we're here for you if you need us. Blink twice. Bing.
And you see, this is like the savior thing. Like, oh, we're out here. We're trying to save you. We're trying to save you from Keemstar.
Blink twice if you need help.
Wear yellow in the next video.
Yeah, wear yellow in your next video, girl.
Is that the Britney thing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, so going back to the Britney thing, she was actually wearing yellow.
Yeah. She
And we
wore
now
yellow.
know that was real.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's so epic.
Yeah, man.
And now she's showing her titty and vag on Instagram. Shout
Thank
out.
God, love her.
That's the best outcome for Britney. It was like free Britney, and then 1 year later, tits and dick and pussy
Free
and ass out.
Britney. Britney's freed herself.
Jesus Christ, this is such a boring show. Like, say what you want about me. Like, I had the excuse of being a one-man band over here, right? Ethan's got what? 5, 6, 7 people in that studio with him, and none of them are funny? None of them are funny? Not even Ethan himself? Like, Jesus, dude. I understand you've been doing the show for a while, but come on. Tommy C has been doing Shot from the Point for 10 years, and that man's still hilarious. What's your excuse, Ethan? She's also the head designer at Teddy Fresh. Exactly. So she's the one who has been stealing all the designs. Like, it amazes me. It amazes me how unfunny they truly are. Like, wait, who is that lady? I don't know. I think that might be the girlfriend or wife of one of his other, like, co-hosts / producers. Yeah, I think that's like the wife or someone. Since when was she part of the podcast? To be fair, I think she was part of the podcast for a while. It's just like you don't really see her in the clips. I know he has like a massive team. I want to say he has like 10 to 15 people who are employed by him, at least on the H3 podcast. This has always been my thing with his podcast, right? It's like, yeah, I get it. You want to be you want it to be professional, right? I get that. 100% get that. Why do you need that many people? Right? Especially since like majority of them pretty much do all the same shows. Like from what I've noticed, there's not a different staff for After Dark. There's not a different staff for H3 TV. There's not a different staff for Off the Rails, I mean. It's all of them. It's always all of them. Like, I understand you need at least an editor, a thumbnail guy, a producer, another producer who can kind of like work as like semi co-host kind of. But like since Frenemies era, yeah, like the H3H3 podcast channel has not been good since Frenemies. And that was Trisha. That was an outside source bringing all the entertainment. But now we just have this terrible, terrible show where it's just Ethan going like, yeah, like this guy's pretty bad, and like if you think about it politically, like it's just not cool, man. It's just not cool. But yeah, it's just not cool. But yeah, and like speaking of politics, like his leftovers. What his leftover show with Hassan is probably his worst show yet. It's probably like seriously, it's like one of the worst because you have Ethan who knows nothing about politics. He just agrees with what he thinks is the popular opinion, right? And then you have Hassan Piker, who is a clown in of himself, right? He has a bit more political knowledge than Ethan, but he's still a clown. This is the same dude who lost a debate about trans rights and then proceeded to make fun of his trans fans for pointing out that he might not be the right person to advocate for trans rights. Is H3 really responsible for people that came for the subreddit and it wasn't just him himself? Well, here's the thing with the H3 subreddit. That thing's not moderated. It's not moderated whatsoever. Ethan, there's been legitimate doxings of him happened. Trisha and Moses. You remember that whole drama? Moses got doxed. Got doxed on the H3 subreddit, and no one did anything about it. Ethan's a hack at this point. He's just he's a hack. He has no talent at this point. He used to have talent. I think he has the potential for that talent. I think he just doesn't want to work for it. I think at this point he's complicit because he knows he has a sizable fan base. Although he's been bleeding subs. Remember during his 3 million subscribers special thing, he was fluctuating constantly within that, right? And now he's at 2.94 million. He's lost 600,000 subs this past year. The man's slowly bleeding subscribers. People are looking for excuses to leave him. Sure, the fan base that he has right now is kind of dedicated, but people are slowly leaving. It's like this. It's kind of like this. It's kind of worse. I remember, I used to compare it to Drama Alert doesn't grow, but it still has a dedicated fan base. But yeah, agreed. It's a scuffed subreddit. Just curious if anyone was making the connection. Kinda. I mean, I think the main problem is there's no moderation in that subreddit because supposedly all of his producers and there are a bunch of other people who are moderators for that subreddit. They don't do anything. They don't do anything for it. I imagine the Discord's probably worse. H3's original videos were great. Such a shame. I never really watched his videos, but I can definitely see there was a lot more effort in them than the podcast. Don't get me wrong. I'm actually one of the few people who think it was a good move to do the podcast, right? But if we compare to how the podcast was to how the podcast is now, oh my god, it's a night and day difference in quality. Older H3 podcast was so good compared to how it is now. But yeah, guys, listen. Ethan Klein's fans suck. Ethan Klein himself sucks now. Thank you for joining me on this morning stream. You all are amazing. Let's finish this out, shall we? Let's finish this out. Remember, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you sub to the channel and like the stream. Thank you all for watching.
There's nothing anyone can do, there's nothing anyone can say. There's little can be done right now to make this go away. Cliched simple platitudes do naught to quell the dread, and the breadth and gravity just send me crawling back to bed. It's useless in this moment to say we'll get through this somehow. There's time enough for action, but that time isn't now. Soon we can start planning for what may come to be. But what I could really use right now is a bacon roll and a cup of tea. I don't need positive affirmations, I need to scream and bawl. The unrealistic expectations won't help with this at all. This is shit. Well, this is shit. I'm not expecting answers because they're out of your remit. I'm not looking for solutions, just for someone to admit that this is shit, this is shit, this is shit. You're trying to be helpful, and that is always nice. But right now all logic only great, so don't try to give advice. I need someone to rant at who'll not judge or take offense at my incessant fucking swearing and my unfiltered sentiments. So stop the pragmatic interventions, just nod and say you'll understand. Pretend I'm not being an unreasonable arsehole and hold on to my hand. This is shit. Oh, this is shit. I'm not expecting answers because they're out of your remit. I'm not looking for solutions, just for someone to admit that this is shit, this is shit, this is shit. So let's all sit and just quietly get pissed and drunkenly attempt to overanalyze all of this. We may now be bidding the old times goodbye, so let's not feel too embarrassed to have a bloody good cry. This is shit. Well, this is shit. I'm not expecting answers because they're out of your remit. I'm not looking for solutions, just for someone to admit that this is shit, this is shit, this is shit. Well, this is shit. Oh, this is shit.